Hi guys, Toy Junkie here. I've got some Agostini Russian vehicles here for you to have a look at today. I just picked these up just because they look quite unusual. Well, they're unusual to me. So I love the fact that they got Russian writing all over them, which I can't understand a word of. So we'll have to guess what they are. Unusual in the fact that the only cars that they used to sell in this country is this one, which is a Lada, or a version of a Lada. Obviously all the other vehicles they don't sell in the UK at all, and never do, and hopefully never will. But we're going to open these and have a little look. I went to a toy fair and I bought these three. I bought them for £2 each, as you can see there. And when I picked up two, because I thought, oh, I'll have two. I picked up those two. The guy said, oh, you can have three for the price of two. So I actually picked up £6 worth for £4. I think that's an absolute bargain. And then this one, this is an ambulance which I just saw in a shop. It's a loose one. I think I paid £2 for that as well, actually. So we'll start with the ambulance. We'll have a look at that, see what that's all about. The problem is I'm not going to know what any of these cars are. I can't speak Russian. All I know is they're Agostini 143 scale. Although they're all Russian, the models are actually made in China. Sorry for the noise in the background. It's a Sunday morning and people are deciding to cut the lawns and do hammering and all sorts of things, and I'm in my caravan doing these videos just because you get the nicest light in the caravan with all the windows open, so hopefully it doesn't distract too much. But anyway, so this is an ambulance, and the way we know it's an ambulance is because it's got a big cross on it. Presumably one of these words states it's an ambulance. I don't know what that is. That's probably the microphone. I did think it was some sort of torch or something, but obviously it must be a microphone because he wouldn't have a torch and then have a red cross on it as well, so it's a bit unusual. Huge mud flaps on the back. Looks like an old Vauxhall Cresta or Vauxhall Victor or something like that from the 70s, although I don't know what brand it is. Love the fact that the rear lamps are actually little plastic inserts and they actually glisten just like proper when they catch the light. I don't know if you'll be able to do that on the screen, but when they catch the light they actually light up a little bit, so that's quite nice. I love the little detailing of the wiper blades and the wing mirror and a door mirror. It's a little bit of an unusual sort of concept, that is. The doors don't open, unfortunately, and I don't think you can see inside, but I've just noticed that there's one chair here, so there's one seat here on the what would be the passenger side, but then on the other side there's a bed. That's kind of cool. I like that. We'll put that down. I'll have a look at this one because this is the one that caught my eye originally. So this looks to me as though it's a police car. It looks a little bit like a Lada Samara. They sell Lada Samaras in this country, and this just looks like an evolution of the Lada Samara we used to have back in the day. Well, I didn't have one. I was in dead in one, but it's like sort of Lada Samara that used to be in this country. It's quite a flat paint. The paintwork isn't very good at all, actually. In fact, it's quite dirty. Considering that was a sealed box, it hasn't really kept it very clean. Wheels are extraordinarily thin. Look at them. It's got a big spoiler on the back, just in case it goes a little bit fast. Them wheels are awful. What does it say on the bottom? It does say D. Agostini. Don't know. It's all in proper Russian words. I'll have to ask my Russian friends what that means, but it's 143 scale. Plastic inserts for the headlamps, which looks really nice. It's a really nice model actually. Door mirrors, wiper blades, red and blue flashes on the roof. I'm going to put that one down. Let's have a look at the next one. And this is an old Lada. One version of a Lada. Let's open this. Ooh, again, it's quite dirty. Don't get why it's dirty when it's a sealed box, but hey ho. I don't know what this is. I don't know whether this is a police car or a recovery type car. I don't know. Bit of a weird one. Oh, look at that. That's not very well made. Actually, this just reminds me of something which I'm going to show you. Right. Now, if you remember James Bond, drove past a Lada similar to this. It wasn't the same, but similar to this. And I think he was in his Aston Martin. And he basically cut the chassis away from the body, which is the same as that. Oh, what is that? Right. So maybe James Bond's been having a go at this one. But how cool is that? This one is just like the original Fiat. Was it a Fiat 131 maybe? I can't remember what it's called, but with the really little lights. Obviously, as the years went on, the Lada became a little bit more modern, bigger lights and things like that. Until eventually they didn't sell them in the UK anymore. It's got blue lights there. I've never noticed that. I only saw those just before. Little blue lights, weird. I like that actually. I think that's kind of cool. So we'll put that one up to one side. Let's have a look at the last one here. This looks like a fire engine vehicle. I wonder if this one's dirty inside as well. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I don't know what these are. Now these models are definitely not for children. There's so many loose parts. The quality of them is terrible actually. And that bit there is loose. The bumpers are loose. Obviously on that Lada before, the chassis was loose. I actually really like the shape of this. I think it looks kind of funky. This would be cool just to buy one of these cars as a real car, just to drive around, just look a little bit weird, just for weird's sake, because nobody else would have anything like this. No, I don't think anybody would dare drive around in anything like this, but I think it's kind of cool. Was it a 6-seater? Oh no, it's not. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only a 5-seater. This is weird because it has. You might not be able to see it on the screen, but you got one seat on the passenger side, one seat on the driver's side, one there, one on that side, and then one on this side. But here, it doesn't have a seat. So that's a little bit strange. Maybe that's for equipment or something. So it must be for a 5-man crew. The fact it's got a massive flash on the top with a big speaker, spotlights at the front. Love those headlights. Those headlights look absolutely fantastic. They really look like real headlights. The tempo is absolutely brilliant. That is the best part of this. The paintwork is really good. Apart from there, oh no, it's come off. Yeah, the tempo is absolutely fantastic, and the model itself is really good. The quality isn't so good as regards to the bits that they stick on, but the actual vehicle itself is really good. I'm really impressed with that. I have actually got one more car to show you. Now this isn't a Agostini, but I bought it on the same day as I bought these other ones. Now this is a Renault Scenic police car. I think this did cost me £1. It cost me £1. I just thought I liked it. I thought that's kind of cool. So yeah, this is a Renault Scenic, and it's made by Universal Hobbies. So if anybody's ever heard of that, this is one of those. It's actually really good. Door mirrors have come off, which is a bit of a shame. But you can see the quality difference between the two things. I mean, all these little bits are loose. Okay, yeah, it hasn't got door mirrors because they've probably just been snapped off, and also the flasher on the top has been taken off. But look, this one has wiper blades. In fact, all these Agostini cars have wiper blades. This one has just got moulded in wiper blades. So the attention to detail isn't quite as good on this. However, the build quality probably is a little bit better. And you wouldn't mind your child playing with this. So this, I think, is a French police car. It's not the French police car colours. The tempo is really nice. It's really good. Very accurate. And it says it's 140. I don't know if that's 143 or 148. I'm going to say it's 143. 143 scale. But yeah, that's a nice little model. I like that one. So hopefully you enjoyed the video of the unusual Russian vehicles and French one. And we'll see you next time. Bye.